Good morning to you once again. You're looking live over the downtown area, courtesy of Our Lady of the Lake Sky 9, and we've got beautiful blue skies, 56 degrees, and winds out of the northeast for the most part going to be held in check below 10 miles per hour. Closed out the weekend in fine form, and I hope you enjoyed yours. 70 degrees was the high on Sunday as we closed it out 5 degrees below our average high now down to 75 degrees. As for this morning's low, getting all the way down to 42, nowhere near record territory. You got to get in the 20s for that, but our normal low 51 degrees. So definitely colder than normal. We're still going to see another cold morning just over the next few. Lots of sunshine the next few days. And then we're going to start with a warming trend beginning on Wednesday, going through the latter part of the work week into the weekend. Might find ourselves back into the 80s for highs. And then a couple of really small rain chances late week going into the weekend. Certainly nothing worth canceling your outdoor plans. Although we could always use a little more rain. Looking at fire spread concerns, not that big of a concern right now as the individual parish by parish burn bans have substantially declined. Now that's the good news. The bad news is with a lack of rain over the next week or two, that could change. Check out something really cool in the night sky over the next couple of nights. Not tonight, but starting Tuesday night, the super beaver moon. Now normally I'll tell you that we have 2 chances at seeing the full moon, but this time around we might actually have 3 chances. The peak illumination you see is early Wednesday morning. That means the full moon should come viewable Tuesday night and Wednesday night. However, most of the articles in the science world are saying that the peak could be dusk Thursday, where we actually get maybe the best look at the supermoon, but it's going to appear full certainly over those 3 nights, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, going into early Thursday evening. Meanwhile, the weather is definitely going to cooperate not only for that, but for us over the next couple of days with no rain over the next few days. Nearest showers and thunderstorms off to the east coast. They've got a low pressure system working up the coast and a cold front that's going to sweep everything out of here, and there's no update on the tropics because there's nothing else expected over the next 7 to 10 days. Meanwhile, the upper high is just going to shift over us and sit planted right on top of us as we get later in the work week. That should actually allow temperatures to begin to warm up, both the overnight lows and the daytime highs. As for the highs today, they're going to get into the lower 70s, right around 70 degrees where we're going to top it off. And then it looks like another cold start to tomorrow. Once again, the model showing us getting down to the lower 40s. Meantime, the moisture is gone with the wind, but as we get later in the week, you're going to see a steady increase until on Friday everything culminates as we get dew points back into the lower 70s, more moisture, but it doesn't really equal anything in the rain gauges, or nothing of significance anyway. As you see a couple of sprinkles of green on your screen Friday going into the weekend, certainly nothing worth canceling your outdoor plans for, and it's going to be wildly disorganized again. I would say the majority of the area looks like it's going to be on the dry side for the majority of the next 7 days. For today, blue skies, get out and enjoy. After the cold start will warm up nicely just to drop it down to the lower 40s again overnight tonight. There you see the moon getting bigger and brighter night by night. In the 7-day, there are your 20%ers Friday into the weekend, and again it's probably 20% at best, but notice temperatures do drop back into the 80s. 80 for Thursday, 82 for Friday, and even the overnight lows will rebound up to right around 60 later in the week. That's a look at your forecast. You can find it anytime on our weather app or at WAFB.com.
Jared, thank you, sir.